Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, bringing you another exciting opening. And in this video, I have a bit of an odd opening. Now, I'm sure you clicked on this thinking to yourself, why is there archives and holiday? It's a weird mishmash. It doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Let me explain. So, what I think we're going to do in this video is just have it be like a quote-unquote farewell to 2024, right? Because this week is one of the most exciting weeks in card collecting. 2025 Topps Series 1 is coming out. So we're going to say kind of goodbye to 24 and open a couple of fun products. I enjoyed Archives, even though I didn't do all that great out of it. Loved Holiday this year. Still looking for a few cards to finish off a second set. So was able to take a look at what I had, plus see what was available, which, as I've said previously, is not much. Baseball is very hard to come by at the moment. That will hopefully change with Series 1, because I'm sure Series 1 is going to be printed to insane numbers. The different openings and stuff that I've seen have been dreadful when it comes to the blasters. The megas look okay. The hangers look okay. Maybe the best again. But I'm really looking forward to 25 because, as I've said before, I'm a huge fan of 1990 Topps. That was one of the very first sets that I collected when I was young. And it's just going to be awesome to see new stars in the 35 years of Topps. Also makes me feel a little old. But seeing new stars in the old 1990 design. So, yeah, with that said, let's go over the year that was, and we'll talk a little bit about some of the baseball news. With Alonso finally off the market, we have pretty much the only big fish still out there is Alex Bregman. And I don't know, man. It's sounded like the Astros were interested in him for a short-term deal, and then he came out and said he wasn't interested in a short-term deal. He wants, I think it was 6 to 7 years or something like that. So we'll have to see who ponies up that kind of dough, because haven't heard a whole lot on him in terms of interest. I think the last interested team that I remember them talking about on Hot Stove was the Detroit Tigers. I mean, sure, why not? I'm sure he would do great there. Sorry about that loud bang there. This one doesn't fit together quite as tight. And there is our second pack. So both starting with Riley Green. And at least they don't end with the same card. It's going to be like, do we get like almost a complete duplicate here? So let's kick off the opening. But like I said, it's the off season's kind of dead now. You know, we do have pitchers and catchers and spring training not too far away. And then the season itself not very far away. So we know the official beginning to the card season is this week. It is Wednesday of this week. And really another reason for doing this video, as well as the card show video that you'll see this week, is I don't think I'm going to end up getting the 25 until probably the weekend at the earliest. I just unfortunately have a lot of stuff to do when it comes to work and things like that. So it won't be easy for me to go out. You know, maybe I'll run to a Walmart and see if that stuff comes out. I know the blasters and things like that tend to come out a little bit slower. So I'll have to see if they are indeed available from day one. It'd be pretty sweet if they were. And they're doing a super box again. As I said, there's hangers, there's megas, there's you have the retail, you have the retail boxes, you have the hobbies, you have the jumbos. I think both of those are retailing for an extra $10 over last year's prices. I saw that who was it? It might have been Topps' price. I think was $100, you know, $99 for the hobby box. And I want to say Series 1 last year was $89. And I forget the exact jumbo prices, but I think that was in the same ballpark. So slight increase, not unusual. Unfortunately, that's kind of the way of everything. So cards are not going to be any different. But as I said, very, very excited. I hope the 90s look is incredible for some of these guys. I think that it will be. Whoa, some interesting printing going on. Look at these. These are like, I don't know if you can see it all that well, but they look almost blurred. You can see like the rookie and the face there. That's weird. But it should be fun. Hopefully we can get all kinds of stuff to open. I like to try and bring a smattering of everything. I don't know that I'm going to do hobby this year. Might end up staying away from that. But yeah, the odds for stuff are pretty crazy from what I've been reviewing, from what others have been reviewing. Pete Alonso, there we go, finally back with the New York Mets. It just took way longer than it should have. And it's just it's so exciting for Flagship to finally be coming out. And there's so many new parallels and things like that to go after. There's the like legitimate jersey numbered cards. So like I saw the Gunnar Henderson preview. A lot of you probably saw with like 2s all over it. And apparently that's numbered to 2. Whereas, you know, somebody like Henry Davis, you know, his card would have 32 all over it. And there would be 32 copies of it. So it's interesting. You know, I'm just hoping that Topps isn't creating too many kind of pointless parallels, if that makes sense. Like parallels that don't really mean anything and you know, certainly won't hold any value, but because it does seem like there's a solid number of new entries into both retail and hobby. So Colt Keith rookie, not bad, but it's, you know, it's series 1. It's always the one that's going to be the most overprinted, so that's one thing to keep in mind. You know, I would say definitely do your best to not go overboard. I know I have a hard time doing it because it's so exciting to have a brand new series. There's Ellie. But Series 1's always printed more. Series 2 is printed less, and Update tends to be printed less than that. It's just kind of the way it's always been. And until we see different when it comes to the odds and things like that, that's going to be the way of the world for Topps Flagship products. But there's a nice new, shiny new rookie class to go after, so that'll be exciting. At least one more Oriole for me in terms of Kobe Mayo, so I'm excited for that. And now we're on to the good stuff. Let's see, we got Parker Meadows on the, I forget, the tree parallel or something like that. Got Justin Verlander. And our blue is Matt McLean. That's weird, it's before this one. And Pete Alonso. So, a second year, 1 rookie, and our short print should be, yep, Ozzy Albies. He's got the lights around his head. Oh, and Ellie, look at that. 2 short prints. I will take that, especially the Ellie. I want to say I might already have that, but, I mean, I think he's going to be a pretty phenomenal player, so let's speed things up a little bit since we also have 2 blasters of archives to get through. Overall, 24 was a lot of fun, I thought. And a lot of new entries. I got a decent number of case hits when it came to, you know, different products. Mostly football. Didn't get a ton of baseball case hits. Did get 1 home field advantage of, I think it was Luis Arias. But other than that, pulled several football case hits. Julio Rodriguez. So overall, just always a nice year. Always nice to kind of look back, and I like to kind of keep mine separated by years. And obviously, I built sets and stuff like that as well. But what is up with some of this printing? Once again, his face looks a little like faded or something. But basically, the way that I like to do things, besides building the sets and things of that nature, is I enjoy putting all the rookies in a box, basically, and kind of keeping them separate and separated by year. And then as like the year goes by, like the next year and the year after that, I kind of look back and, you know, if there's guys that are out of baseball, you know, for example, Wander Franco, all his stuff I've taken and put into my common boxes to eventually do something with. I don't know what that's going to be, but Jackson Merrill. But that's kind of how I prune and, you know, weed out the guys that are, you know, kind of no longer worth it to have. And if there's guys I enjoy, I hang on to them, of course. Like I've said previously, I enjoy Shohei Ohtani. There we go. I enjoy basically all rookies. You know, I love, you know, even one-hit wonder kind of guys. If they were guys that I grew up watching and things like that, they don't necessarily have to be Hall of Fame talent. And that's how I build my collection and how I keep things straight in terms of, you know, what I want to hold on to and what I don't want to hold on to. But as I said, I don't know exactly how I'm going to get rid of some of them. We'll see. Maybe I just start giving away boxes of commons and, well, they're not necessarily commons, but commons plus rookies that didn't pan out and, you know, numbered things and other kind of holographical things that I have. So here we go, on to the tree parallels. Christian Walker, got Victor Scott II, and Shane McClanahan, followed by our blue tree parallel, Zach Wheeler. So not all that great. And then Corey Seager short print, and that looks like it. Lars Nootbaar looks like a regular card. And I don't think they would necessarily do a short print of him anyway. No offense. So not too bad. Once again, got pretty much all the nice name rookies, so we'll absolutely take that. Apparently there's a plane taking off outside or something. I don't know. A lot of these tuner cars nowadays sound ridiculous, but maybe that's just the old guy in me escaping. Let's move on to archives. See if we can do any better. I want to say like every year I've opened archives, I've been able to pull autos, so it's interesting that I haven't been able to get one out of 24 yet. And if you watched my Through the Ages video, we did pull an auto. It was from the 23 Archives Baseball. Definitely worth a watch. I thought it was pretty cool to go back and look at 22, 23, and of course 24 Archives. Let's get into it. Hopefully the packs will be nice and kind again. They won't be ridiculous to open. And there we go. Let's see. Hopefully, fingers crossed for some good black parallels. And also some good inserts. I'm a big fan of the inserts that are in this set. Okay. Not a good start. All right, A-Rod, Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball. And our first black is Elias Diaz. We got Jake Berger, Connor Joe, O'Neal Cruz, the Cruz missile himself, Shane McClanahan, and Cody Bellinger. So not a single rookie in the first pack. On to pack number 2. Got Rafaela, so there will be at least one rookie, and Jared Jones, and Christian Scott, and Wyatt Langford. Yariel making up for it here with all the rookies. And Jose Ramirez on the Wrecking Crew. Love it. As I said last time, if you're interested, it does give you the year that these were initially printed by Topps way back in the day. This one is 96, which is something I find really cool. Tucker, we got Pajes, and Ceden Rafaela. Might even try to build this set. I'll have to see. I don't necessarily know how big the set is. They don't even put that on the packs anymore. I feel like you could at least put that on the packs, right? You could say, like, it's a 400 card set or whatever, but nope. Justin Steele, Alvarez. Got our next black, Patrick Bailey. Excellent catcher for the Giants. There's Mike Trout and Jordan Beck. Let me know what your best pulls from 24 was. I would love to read some of them over in the comments. Was it a good year for you in terms of collecting? Arenado, the Rocket, New Breed, Evan Carter. It's a nice one. Jackson Holiday behind it. New Breed appeared in 99 tops. Holiday and Billy Williams. And I know there's like short prints of these cards with the... I don't know what the short prints of all of them are. I know for like the... I'll take this one. For the 94 set, like basically it shifts over to this side, name appears over here, and team appears over here, position appears on the left-hand side. We got Chipper, we got Polar Bear Pete, Jazz, Dave Winfield, our next black, Andrew Benintendi. So no rookie black parallels so far. The Babe, and Kyle Tucker. This overall pretty rough box. Did get Wyatt Langford and Jackson Holiday, so that's nice in terms of the rookies. Seth Lugo, Jimenez, Ricky Henderson, Benintendi, Ozzy Albies, Own the Game, Luis Heel. I think I might have that one already. Ryan Jeffers and Paul Goldschmidt. Last pack out of what's been a pretty rough blaster. Can it be saved? Ketel Marte, Justin Foscue, and our black is Garrett Crochet, so it won't be saved with the black parallels. Noel V. Marte, Jung Ho Lee, Stan Musial, Joe Torre, Willie Mays. So, yeah, very uneventful blaster there, unfortunately. Maybe this will teach me to stop buying the Archives blasters. Let's see what's in the final. What will likely be the final Archives blaster for this year. On my channel anyways. There's the Moose, Mike Mussina, Pudge, Stephen Kwan, Corbin Carroll on the black. Very nice. Austin Wells, rookie, and Alexis Diaz. Did end up getting an Austin Wells black parallel in the last... I forget if it was the Through the Ages one or just the Archives opening itself, but looks quite sharp with the Yankee uniform. Al Bradish, Joe Adell, New Breed, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And then Cruz, Williams, and Class A. I put those in. I gotta fix that. Cannot do that. Yamamoto's a nice New Breed. May have that one already too. I do have a good amount of the New Breed ones. Bo Jackson, Elias Diaz, black. Parallel Bo Jackson, but it's very off-center. Look at that. Jeez, what is that, like 70-30? Endy Rodriguez, there's a PCA. Evan Pilar, Nick Gonzalez, and CJ Abrams. 4 packs to go. Come on, Archives, give me something. Let the farewell to 2024 be a joyous one. Crochet, Riley, McCutcheon, McLean, Lowe, Own the Game, Bobby Witt. Awesome. Just an excellent player there. Ernie Banks and Cedric Mullins. Even the rookies have been pretty few and far between when it comes to Archives. Definitely seems like Archives is best bought at the hobby level if you can get it for a decent price, which is the problem at the moment. The prices are just redonkulous. Jordan Lawler, Jackson Churio, there's a couple nice ones. Kershaw, there's Ichiro. New Hall of Famer, Curtis Mead. Oh, there we go, a black Babe Ruth. Love that. See, like I say, it really pairs well with the Yankees uniform. As much as I'm not a Yankee fan. And Nick Gonzalez. 2 to go, and I think we need one more black parallel. Holding out hope for something. Can we get something, anything? Something numbered, auto, whatever. There's DJ, Blake Snell, Uesawa, Nola, At the Break, Adley. I will take a duplicate of that. Austin Wells and Alexis Diaz. Already seen those. And last pack. See if we can get a little last pack magic to close out 2024. If not, It's still been a blast. Still been a fun year. But bring on 2025. I think we're all ready for the 2025 flagship, baby. Royce Lewis. There's Josh Young. There's the Mick. Like I said, would love to get that in a black parallel. Varsho and Lau. So, wow. I don't think any of the black parallels were rookies. Mays and Doyle. So, rough archives opening. Holiday was definitely a little bit better. But as I said, farewell to 2024. It's been a blast. It was a good year in terms of collecting, I think. That's what we're keeping it to. It's always a lot of fun, doing videos, and I appreciate you guys out there. But with that said, if you could head down below, hit the subscribe button, click the like while you're there. We will definitely have 2025 tops ASAP. Put out videos every Monday and Friday. And if you get your hands on 2025, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to see what you guys are pulling, what you guys think of the odds, what you guys think is the best format to go after. But with that said, you guys, just want to say one last thing, and that is thank you very much. Thank you for all the new subscribers in 24. Thank you for everybody that I met in 24. Thank you for everybody that, I've shared a chat with, that I've bought from, that, everybody that makes up this tremendous community. Thank you guys so very much from the bottom of my heart. But with that said, I will let you guys go and catch you in the next video. Peace.